What's up, you guys, and welcome back to Tarot Magic. I want to say thank you so much to everyone who has already subscribed, hit the thumbs up button, commented, which helps this channel to grow and circulate the message. And to those of you who have purchased my memoir, Transcendence, I'm eternally grateful. Leave me a review when you get a moment, and that would be amazing. So, karmic board clearing. Well, now we know what we're talking about. It is eclipse season where things are swept out of our lives that are not for our highest good. That could be a place, a job, a person, a group, a habit, whatever it is. Okay. So let's just do a general reading and see what Spirit wants us to know today. And yeah, all right, Spirit, what is the overall energy for this general and collective reading? Anunnaki light codes. Energetic shift, new information, end of a cycle. I actually really used to love this deck. It's by Kyle Gray. It's called, I don't remember what it's called, but I'm not 100% sure that the Anunnaki are like the good guys, you know? We don't know. Okay. Energetic shift, new information, and end of a cycle. So, yeah, there is a big energetic shift. Some new information will be coming out because the truth always comes out one way or another. Inner Earth, base chakra, strength and security, laying foundations. All right, so this has something to do with your foundation. The base chakra is at the bottom of your spine. It's red. I can't remember what the actual name of it is, but it deals with your safety and survival, the most basic. Okay, roof over your head, food in your belly, tiger not chasing you. Okay, because we can't, if we don't have that base, that foundation, then none of the other all the other chakras are going to be out of balance. Okay, if we're running from a tiger, we can't use our sacral chakra to create, right? Yeah, if that's all out of whack, our heart chakra could be closed, our throat chakra could be closed, our third eye, like all of that. So, yeah, and the divine matrix. I talk about this a lot in my memoir. Interconnectedness, synchronicity, coincidences. So there may be something going on where you're going to notice a lot of synchronicities, which are, people dismiss them as coincidences, but nothing is coincidental, in my opinion, just saying. The thinking woman. So you could be this thinking woman. You're thinking about something, this new information that's coming. Maybe you're thinking and spending a lot of energy on building a solid foundation for yourself. Okay. Which is really good. Maybe you are actively using this eclipse season and the energy to, sweep away things that are no longer serving your highest good. I know I am. I always use the moon cycles to manifest. I have the Moonology Diary by Yasmin Bolin, and it's on my list of recommendations on Amazon. I don't think I have the 2026 one up, but the new moons are where we write down our intentions on what we want to manifest, and the full moons are when we release what's no longer serving us and forgive. And we have another one coming up on March 3rd, a full moon lunar eclipse in Aquarius, I believe. I'll have to look it up. Not sure what sign it's in, but as we get closer to that, I will do a full moon reading. So, all right, Spirit, what else do we need to know for this reading, the overall energy? New information, okay? The door to personal healing and happiness, number 34. Okay, so this new information and this ending of a cycle and you focusing on your base chakra is going to open some sort of personal door to healing and happiness. I love it when I see this card, yes. Angel of Balance, number 48. This is giving me like the Temperance card, which is a Sagittarius energy, Earth Angel energy, balancing masculine and feminine, patience, divine timing. So divine timing is now for this new beginning. You've probably been trying to manifest it for years. Broken heart, number 9. Okay, so maybe this broken heart is what is propelling you forward to close some sort of cycle so that you can step into your healing and happiness era. Now, this could represent someone else. Healer of the ages, number 51, breaks down to a 6. So you could be a healer, or you could be meant to be a healer. Once you heal yourself, then you will have the privilege and opportunity to be able to help others do that for themselves. So, door to value. Okay. I feel like also you could be finding a way to transmute the pain of the broken heart into something beautiful to help others. Victory. Yeah. So you'll be winning this battle, whatever this was. Whoever's trying to block, I feel like people were trying to block your healing and your happiness, which is heartbreaking, but you will get victory. Number 28 breaks down to a 10, which breaks down to 1. 10s are ending of cycles. So, wow. I feel like I'm talking to a divine feminine. Victory is yours, or will be. Angel of Love, number 49. Okay, so this could end up being like a love reading if this is your angel's way of, and your spirit guides, spirit helping you heal, could be someone to love you, then that could be true too. If you watch the Divine Feminine reading that I did, I think I posted it yesterday. It came out yesterday. It was all about self-love, focusing on health, and all your wishes coming true. The garden and the gate is under that. So you could have your spirit guides helping you love yourself and heal this broken heart. Or this could be someone else that's heartbroken that you're getting a victory, which we don't really care that much about, right? It is not your problem. Never was and never will be. Okay. They need to learn the harsh lesson to not try to block someone's healing and happiness and victory. They will not have victory in it. You will. For whoever this reading is for. I like this. I like where this is going. What else? 7 of Wands. So I feel like this is you putting up boundaries. You are protecting your energy at all costs, but this is also saying that you are protected. Your angels, spirit guides, they are protecting you so that you can step through this door of healing and happiness. I love it. Bottom of the deck, 6 of Cups. Yeah. Over something that happened in the past that you're heartbroken about. Somebody who probably, switched up the story, made you seem like the bad guy when they were really the bad guy. Maybe someone rejected you because of that. All of this is fated to come out. It just is, because that's how the universe works. Can't wait. This person is going to be trapped up in their own little scheme or scam, whatever it is. Oh, and check out what I got. Magnifying glass. You're probably like Inspector Gadget being like, who broke my heart? I feel like a really old lady with that. But there are some cards where it's just really tiny. Okay, what else here? What do we need to know for this general collective reading? Someone is in regret. They're brokenhearted, probably because they broke your heart, so now their heart is broken. They're in regret. They could be in regret that, you're healing and you're happy, or you're about to be, and they can't have access to your energy. Oh, well, their depression is not really your problem. Yeah. Looks like you healed from the heartbreak with the Three of Swords in reverse. This could also signify someone that's just not willing to let go of heartbreak. I mean, maybe you separated from them a long ass time ago, and they just can't let it go. Again, not your problem. All right, what is this victory all about? If the Chariot comes out, or the Wheel of Fortune, I'm going to lose my shit. What is this about, Spirit? The Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Okay, so I feel like it has taken you a really long time to get this victory because, you know, you've had people trying to block you, stop you. They've probably been doing root work, attacking your base chakra, because how can you manifest something amazing if your basic needs are not taken care of, right? They obviously didn't realize how we are all interconnected. So whatever you do to another person, you're actually just doing to yourself. It's a universal law. This person just needs to learn the hard way. They may want to come and apologize. They definitely left you hanging. This could have something to do with the Pisces or Pisces in their chart. You may get some communication about this Tower that is coming in for this Five of Cups person, and this is kind of your energy towards them, and you will be moving on. Somehow this will work in your favor, and you will be getting compensated generously. This could also, the Page of Cups could also be the start of a little romance that you have going on. It could be some words of affection. Maybe someone's about to share their feelings with you that they have not shared before. I don't know. We shall see. Oh, okay. So let's do a couple of these. Actually, first let's find out who this like Five of Cups person. We're gonna find out a little more information about this person. Yeah, maybe this person is coming towards you and it's taken them a long time because they've had to learn how to put up boundaries. Maybe they've had their heart broken by choosing something that they just needed to learn a lesson from, which is necessary. It's all part of the learning process of life. You know, they may feel like they're in regret that they made a mistake, but there are no mistakes. There was something they needed to learn. They're over there. Sometimes you need to get your heart broken to activate your heart chakra. Sagittarius just popped up. So who's this Five of Cups person? The 11th house, which is, hold on, why can't I see it? Oh, the 11th house. This is your community. Yeah, so it could be someone in your community, that's in their south node, which I've said this before, your north node is your life purpose, your south node is your past. So in order to fulfill your life purpose, you have to step out of your comfort zone, tell your family to go F themselves, let go of some friends from the past that are toxic, you know, that kind of thing. Aries, your willpower. Yeah, this is giving me, someone could have Aries in their chart. We've got Mars. Okay, so this is like it's ruled by Aries, actually. It's a planet of war also, so somebody's in regret they declared war on you because you probably didn't deserve it. The 10th house, your career. Oh, your destiny, where you're going. Yeah, this person maybe they are in the same field as you, and they decided that you were their competition when you actually were probably on their side and rooting for them. But yeah, they declared war. So Sagittarius, someone could be a Sagittarius or have it in their chart. Of course, the moon. Yes, this represents feminine intuition. You've been following your intuition. This is also secrets hidden from you. Illusions could represent Cancer. One more. Ninth house, yeah. Has something to do with your growth and your expansion, your luck. It's Sagittarius energy. So there's definitely someone here that has a Saggy in their chart somewhere. Or a free-spirited, jet-setting, fun-loving person that has Sagittarius qualities. Okay, let's get a couple of these. Who is this Five of Cups person? The Avenger. Oh, well. Memory, resolve, hatred, plotting. So it's someone that hates you. Was plotting against you. Maybe they were enacting out some sort of revenge for another person without realizing you were innocent. So no wonder they're in regret, because you're winning. Okay. Yeah, they're a waiter, attendant of hospitality, steward, cleaner. This is definitely giving me a vibe of someone like a hired thug. Yeah. They got hired to avenge someone who's innocent. Musician, composer of harmony, creation, passion, soulful sound, celebration. I feel like this is kind of representing you. You are creative. You are maybe using music to heal from trauma, loss. Traveler. Seeker of horizons, adventure, experience, long journey. Yeah, this is also giving me a Sagittarius energy. Maybe you love to travel. Yeah, okay. Maybe you met this person on your travel. Civil servant. Guardian of public goods, public official, administrative duty. Ooh. So what I'm getting from this is they could be an official person in some sort of government position, and they got hired to avenge. Oh, maybe your father hired them, or a baby father. And yeah, they're in regret because they messed up. Clearly. Okay. This could even be your own father or someone's father. The worst and hardest betrayal of all is family. All right, let's just get one for each of these. And then we'll get some other oracles. This is the Truth Oracle. What is the truth about the Seven Wands, Spirit? What is the truth? Roll the dice. Ooh, yeah. Take a chance, risk, leap of faith. So, yeah, I feel like you are being protected, and you are protecting your energy as you take a leap of faith into your happiness and your healing. Yeah, whatever. I feel like this also has something to do with this person. They took a gamble. Not thinking in a million years they would not be victorious, but they are not. Forgotten person, core, past, old friend. There's a big question mark. So this is an old friend from the past, someone you don't really even think about very much. They took some sort of gamble. Apple. Wisdom, death, sexuality, joy. I feel like this is what has been taking so long to get to you, is some sort of joy, great sex with someone in union. You definitely have learned the wisdom along the way. I don't know what the death thing is, but that could just be like a transformation. You transformed, someone else transformed. This is a Moscow Mule cup, but I'm drinking water. It's actually good for your health to drink out of copper. So, bottom of the deck is change. Yeah, didn't I just say transformation? Transformation, newborn, evolution. So yeah, it's kind of like that saying, pain changes you. This person that is in huge regret for breaking your heart, who's now brokenhearted, who took some sort of gamble, could have gotten, paid or bribed by your father or father figure. It's sick. This has been coming up a lot. All right, let's just get 3 of this card. for each one, and we'll clarify with the tarot. What is the Seven of Wands? Spirit, what is the Seven of Wands? Not even going to say that out loud. What is the Seven of Wands? I'm not taking any reversals today. Actually, I might with the tarot, but thug. Didn't I say? A thug is like a hired person to bully, rob, I don't know. Someone wanted revenge on you. And some forgotten person you don't even remember or think about. You did something to them 30 years ago, and they still can't stop thinking about it. So they hired someone. Oh, and it's a secret, but now you know, because I just told you. Yeah. Oh, it's their side hustle. Didn't I say they got paid? Yeah. It's a secret. It was quite the gamble, though, because clearly they are in regret. All right. What is this Five of Cups about? And the heart, the broken heart. I feel like this person broke your heart, and now it's all coming back on them, and it's like, whoops. Health. Yeah, okay. Dieting, wellness, lifestyle. I feel like you are just focused on your health. This is kind of this was the overall energy of the Divine Feminine reading, too, so I feel like I'm talking to a Divine Feminine. You're just focused on your health, your healing, your happiness, and we see the door to heal. I'll just pick it up. The door to personal healing and happiness, okay? So you're not even thinking of this past person. Wingman, best friend, partner in crime, covers for them. So this is two men that came up against you. Okay. This is Wingman. Yeah, because what's better than one man coming up against an innocent woman, but two men? Look where the world has gotten today. New boo. Well, you have a new boo, and you really are not even focused on this. Yeah, that's the energy I'm getting. You're focused on your health. You have a new boo. New boo. Who dis? Yeah, you block this person. You're happily single, dating. Could have a new one, and someone else is in massive regret. We don't care though, because I feel like they had plenty of time, like years even, to get their act together and get on your side, the winning side. But instead they're just going to sit there and regret and keep doing this secret side hustle for money, which is probably breaking people's hearts. Yeah. I wouldn't doubt for a second that there's a service out there for, divorced men that want to get revenge on their ex-wife. Yeah, they hire this person, this thug, to, I don't know, like ghost you, or who cares? I'm not even going to focus on that. Okay, Jezebel. Well, they're held up with a Jezebel. It is actually saving you. All right? You've learned the wisdom. Okay? You've put an end to this. You will no longer be entertaining any of these Jezebels. Or someone with a sex addiction. Oh, they have childhood wounds. Like I said, I say this all the time. They were probably abandoned, toxic parents. They could have been sexually abused. So that's where this, sex addiction thing comes in. But right now there's some spiritual warfare going on. Clearly, chaos, ego death, downward spiral. Yeah, this person that took some money took a gamble, took some money, it's secret, to hurt you in some sort of way, who's now in regret. Okay, it was a man hired by another man. Okay. And you're just focused on your new boo, your health and wellness, winning, I do kind of feel like this very promiscuous sex addict person that has not done any childhood healing could be coming towards you because they see you having victory. But I don't know what you want to do with that. Maybe you can give them some tips on how to, heal the childhood wounds and send them along their way. You could tell them to also, stop sending you spiritual warfare in the meantime. They're doing it, though, because their secret, which we don't really care, though. You're like, over it. Look at this at the bottom of the deck. Your boundaries are just like sky high with everybody, I feel like. Everybody. I also get with this card with this friend, this forgotten person, past old friend, you may be shocked who else is involved in this, trying to bring divine feminine down, get victory or whatever, we don't care. Your angels are looking out for you. You're doing good. Oh yeah, this is the Page of Cups. They're coming to apologize, but they still have a sex addiction. They still have unhealed childhood wounds. So Spirit's saying, Seven of Wands. Could that get any more clear? Yeah, this is someone you were not with. They either sabotaged it or they betrayed you by taking money to bully you. It's causing some sort of change in their life that they may not be happy about. But this is where this new information and the closing of a cycle is coming in. And thank God for that. Okay, what is this Seven of Wands about? Let's get 4 cards. Spirit. I mean, you are not responsible for someone else's choices. You're just not. Sad, but whatever. 2 of Swords, yeah, there's some sort of stalemate going on. Like a difficult decision. What does this say? Oh, avoidance, deadlock. Yeah, they're avoiding you because they know you have your boundaries up. It's kind of like giving me a stalemate, which is not really hurting you at all because, I'm going to say that sounds rude. Here you are, just happy and emotionally fulfilled. This could involve someone in your family or their family. Oh, we have a dark high priestess. That's where this is coming in. There's a lot of spiritual warfare going on here for this divine feminine. Yeah. So, yeah, secrets, harm, disconnected from intuition, selfish. Yeah, but I also see the high priestess in reverse as a dark occultist, but also a secret coming out. And yeah, as we can see, this person is stressed out over this. Tower. Incoming. So, personal transformation, fear of change, averting or delayed disaster, collapse. I feel like this is an impending disaster coming for someone who took a really big gamble, but this is you avoiding this disaster by having your boundaries up. Good for you. This is about something that happened in the past, some past person. Could be someone you grew up with. It's trying to win at all costs. They wanted you left out in the cold. They wanted you broke. Someone is doing root work on you. They want your whole foundation to be messed up. They want you to be hungry and homeless, which is where they're headed. I don't make the rules. What is this 5 of Pentacles? 5 of Cups. Please, Spirit. 4 cards. Don't make the rules. I just deliver the message. King of Pentacles. All right. So this could be your new boo. Wealthy, stable. This could also be you. Even as a feminine energy, working on your business, your stability, your foundation. So I guess this is going. And maybe that's why they're in regret, because you have moved on. The Emperor. With this Two of Swords thing, if there's a decision between an Emperor and a King of Pentacles, you know who you need to choose. The Emperor. The Emperor is someone who has total, complete control over their own life. They don't have addictions. They are in control. They are the authority. They are a father figure. They're a boss. They are someone, they're a divine masculine. They're someone who has taken their power back. So, yeah, maybe there's two people that want to invest in you. And you've been waiting for this for a long time. It's leaving other people in regret, which we don't really care. Yeah, these are people that you are going to be able to let your guard down to, okay? Sevens are important. We got 777. So, yeah, you may have to choose between a King of Pentacles and an Emperor, but, you know, I was telling some friends of mine, I was like, I'm dating, but I'm also celibate, so it's like, I take my time getting to know men, and I want to see what they do. And may the best man win. And I'll tell you right now, it would not be this lying narcissist. That person would not win. Okay, tell me what this Knight of Pentacles is about. I feel like this person that has been struggling with the sex addiction that from childhood trauma and sexual abuse, it came up right after that, which I say all the time in my readings, could be coming to you and apologizing, because they actually could be your divine masculine. Oh, maybe this is the two guys. Maybe this is your ex-husband who paid your divine masculine, because we have this, you know, they know each other. Mm-hmm. Wow, okay. I mean, they're both in the upright, so that's something. What is this Knight of Pentacles? I mean, there's impending towers on its way in. So, oh yeah, Seven of Swords in reverse. So this person is coming to apologize and to reveal some sort of lie or deception or cheating or theft. Yep. Okay. Yes, there was some malicious lies, gossip, slander. It was an injustice to you, and now they're all getting bad karma for it. Oh, yeah. Yeah. They are not getting good news with Page of Wands in reverse. Bad news. For this warlock type energy that wanted you on up out of here, betrayed you in the worst kind of way. Maybe they put you in competition with someone they were juggling you with, but there is no competition. When you're talking about your divine counterpart, your divine feminine, okay. You go and betray them, put them in competition with a karmic. Well, that didn't work. Oh, well, okay, let's get a few cards of advice. Yeah, okay, so what is the advice? I mean, I also feel like there is some sort of reconciliation that you need to have with this person who could be your divine masculine. It doesn't mean you have to take them back, but they need to apologize. They need to apologize, and they need to tell you about some shady business that went on with another man that you also know. Okay. Just so you know. You focus on your wealth and this new boo that's coming in to help you heal, but there needs to be some sort of healing going on in this situation. It doesn't mean you guys have to be together. They need to heal something. If they ever want to have victory and peace in their life, they better gallop in on that, sex-addicted horse over there and come say something. Tell the divine feminine about this lying narcissist. They were lied to. It doesn't excuse what they've done, but they were lied to. They were probably paid to do some magic to keep you from moving on. But look at this, Five of Swords in reverse. It did not work. They were unsuccessful. Because look at you, you got a new boo. And maybe you even have this new side hustle that you're keeping secret. Yeah. Well, this is where the new information that's coming to you is going to help both of you close some sort of cycle. And, I don't know, it could be about, shady organization. Like cult, coven, a secret society, all that bullshit. Okay. What is the advice? Give me 3 cards for the advice for the collective. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. So self-worth, yeah, luxury beyond means. Okay, so these are people that they feel insecure, they don't feel worthy, they lack self-worth, so they live beyond their means because they're like, oh, I'm worth it, So there's some problems with their finances coming. Okay. I'm thinking for you, for the advice is to just not be in this. Don't live beyond your means, You are worthy. So I take them out in reverse. What else? 5 of Cups. Okay. Regret, failure, disappointment, loss, grief. I feel like this is right under the 5 of Cups also. I feel like, I don't know how this could be advice, but I say this all the time though. I said it in my memoir. Grief, regret is, something that we experience as humans when we make a mistake, but you can't stay in that low vibration forever. So I'm feeling like you need to do something. This is probably for this person. This could be a younger water sign that needs to apologize. So if you stay in this low vibration, it'll affect your health. It will affect the people you attract. It will affect your money, your stability, everything. Yeah, okay, 8 of Swords in reverse. Self-limiting beliefs, inner critic. Okay, so yeah, this person is, I feel like this is advice for the other person that needs to come and tell you some sort of truth. Get out of your head. Stop worrying about it. It's taken you too long already. And yes, you're heartbroken, and it may be really even more heartbreaking to tell this innocent Queen of Cups in the upright what you actually did. But it will lead to healing. It may not lead to new love, but it will lead to some sort of healing in general. Should I just get one of these? Wow. What you gonna do? Stop fighting against what is. Align with it and move on. Yeah, okay, so, you have to stop fighting and kind of just let down your guard. It's kind of like just surrender to the moment. We can't change the past. This person can't change what they did. And it's just, you just have to stop caring about what they think. This is your life to love and live. I feel like maybe this person is also, worrying. They're definitely worrying about what is going to happen when they expose this secret, because there's other people involved. There's, they got paid. So, but it will help them to get out of this energy, because I believe they were manipulated, lied to, whatever it is, and they can start to begin healing as well as you can start to heal. And it will give you guys closure, and you can take the lessons that you learned and move forward. So I hope this reading helped someone. And if you like my content, please consider subscribing. Hit that thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.